Stop wearing baggy clothes that makes you feel invisible. Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline and I'm a confident, older Jamaican soft life seamstress helping women to reinvent themselves from the inside out. Through style, confidence, and mindset and self-worth. Today we're talking about something that might sound like a fashion conversation, but it really isn't. This is a conversation about identity. It's about confidence. It's about permission, and it's about the subtle ways women begin hiding themselves without even realizing they're doing it. Now, before we begin, if you're enjoying these type of conversation, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button. The reason I always tell you to hit the bell button is because I don't want you to miss these conversations that can help you rethink how you are showing up in this season of your life. And if something I say today resonates with you, download my free reinvention checklist. The link is in the bio in my link tree. Now let's get into it. The title of this video is Stop Wearing Baggy Clothes That Makes You Feel Ugly. But before anyone gets upset, breaks it here, breaks. Let me explain. I'm not talking about the actual clothes because some women look fabulous in oversized clothes. I know I do, okay? Some women feel amazing in loose clothing. This is way loose for me. Look at the pants. Some women love flowy dresses, oversized shirts, wide-legged pants, and relaxed silhouettes. That's not the issue. The issue is when clothing become a camouflage. The issue is when you start dressing to disappear. The issue is when you no longer know whether you are choosing your clothes or hiding behind them. There is a difference. And I know because I've lived it long enough to see it happen to women over and over and over again. Somewhere between taking care of everybody else, raising children, working jobs, paying bills, going through divorces, going through heartbreaks, going through menopause, dealing with aging, and carrying the whole weight of life. Many women slowly begin disappearing. Not physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. They stop asking, what do I want? What makes me feel beautiful? What makes me feel alive? What makes me feel like me? Instead, they start asking, what will people think? Am I too old? Am I too much? Am I too visible? Am I drawing too much attention? And darlings, that is where the trouble begins. Because every time you choose someone else's opinion over your own truth, you abandon a little piece of yourself. Think about that. How many women walk into a dressing room and immediately start judging themselves? How many women see a bright dress and say, "Oh, I can't wear that"? Why not? Who made that rule? Who decide confidence has a age limit? Who decides joy has an age limit? Who decide style has an age limit? Nobody. But somewhere along the way, many women accepted those opinions as facts. Hot. And that's heartbreaking. As a seamstress, I see this every day. Women come into my fitting room carrying stories, not garments, stories. Stories about what they believe they should hide. My stomach, my love handles. Stories that they think is wrong with their body. Stories about what people said 20 years ago. Why not the same? Stories about what society tell women over 50 and over 60, and those stories are often far heavier than the garment that they're wearing. I have had women apologize for their bodies. Imagine that. Apologizing for a body that carries children. What? A body that survived heartbreaks. A body that worked hard. A body that got them through every challenge life placed in front of them. Darlings, your body deserves gratitude, not punishment. See what's actually about isn't fashion, it's self-worth. Fashion simply reveals how you feel about yourself. If you believe you are invisible, you will dress invisible. If you believe you are too old, you will dress defeated. If you believe your best years are way behind you, your clothing will reflect that belief. But when a woman begins healing, everything changes. She starts standing tall. She starts smiling more. I can brainstorm. I'm feeling very hot. She starts experiencing again. She starts playing with color. She starts wearing things that reflect who she is instead of who other people expect her to be. And that's powerful. One of the greatest gifts of getting older is that you finally realize what people are thinking about you far less than you think. Most people are busy worrying about themselves, yet women spend years sacrificing their happiness trying to avoid judgment. Let me ask you something. If nobody could judge you, how would you dress tomorrow? Would you wear the brightest color? Would you wear a dress? Would you wear shorts? Would you wear heels? Would you wear bold earrings, roses? Would you finally stop waiting for permission? That's the question. Because what you're really waiting for is not permission from others. You're waiting for permission from yourself. And darling, you already have it. You don't need permission to evolve. You don't need permission to reinvent yourself. You don't need permission to become visible again. You don't need permission to take up space. Hell no. You don't need permission to enjoy your life. You don't need permission to be happy. And you certainly don't need permission to wear what makes you feel beautiful. I think one of the saddest things that happen to women is they become so focused on being accepted that they stop being authentic. Acceptance becomes more important than authenticity. And eventually, they wake up and realize they no longer recognize themselves. They no longer recognize who's that person. The woman in the mirror feels like a stranger. Not because she's aging, that's a given, but because she's been hiding. The beautiful thing is you can change that today and right now. One decision at a time, one outfit at a time, one boundary at a time, one act of self-respect at a time. Reinvention isn't just one giant leap. It's thousands of tiny decisions that say, I matter, my voice matter, my dreams matter, my happiness matter, my confidence matters, my life matters. And darling, this is not a practice life. You don't get this day back. You don't get this season back. You don't get this chapter back. So why spend it hiding? Why spend it shrinking? Why spend it apologizing for existing? Wear what makes you feel alive. What makes you feel elegant? What makes you feel confident? What makes you feel comfortable? What makes you feel powerful? Wear what makes you feel like you. And if it's that baggy clothes because that's genuinely your style, then wear it proudly. But make sure you are wearing them because you love them, not because you're hiding behind them. That distinction changes everything. My husband hates this outfit. I love it. It's me. So before we finish, don't forget to download my free reinvention checklist. It's up in the bio. It will help you to gain clarity about who you're becoming and how you want to show up in this next chapter of your life. Because reinvention isn't about becoming someone else. No. It's about returning to yourself. The version of you that has been there all along. waiting patiently to be seen. Okay? So before you go, let me just talk about this outfit. I bought this outfit during winter time, and I love it because I can wear it. Let me show you. I can wear it with a hoodie. I can wear like a cowl neck, and then I can wear it, which is my favorite, like an off the shoulder, because I love to show off my shoulders. But let me show you. It is baggy. The sleeves are long. It's thick to keep me warm. I can put my fingers and my hands inside, or like this way if I'm cold. It's short, and look at the pants. I had them in every color there is. And I'm keeping them for next winter again. So find what you love. If it's baggy, it's sexy, it's elegant, it's classic, whatever. Don't let other people's opinion dictate how you want to feel in your clothes. If you want to feel comfy, wear it. My little like this chocolate brown and this brown and this baggy. I don't care. I'm wearing my clothes. I'm not dressing for him. I'm dressing for myself. You're showing up for you. It's your life, not his. Not their life. Not society life. It's your life. Okay? Alright, enough of that. Now, let me go and tell you about my book. This is not a practice. Oops. I got this chain. This is not a practice life by Jacqueline Young Lande. It became a bestseller on Amazon. I didn't know I was able to do that, but I wrote it during COVID and I was so aligned. And I wrote it and it became a bestseller in 3 categories. Can you imagine that? A little Jamaican girl coming from Jamaica, from a single mom. Anyway, go on Amazon, put the name in of the book, put my name in, and purchase it in whatever form you like. Hardcover, paperback, or Kindle, if you like to listen. Read it. And please, I would be grateful and thankful if you go back and write me a review on the book. But the best part is, if you don't want to give it to someone else, lend it to them. Give them a time frame. Read it over in a week and give me back. And it's an easy read, small. And at the same time, it has a whole bunch of, let me show you, it has a whole bunch of pictures in there. So it's not a hard read, but it has some good information in there that you should love to share with someone else. All right, so do that. All right, guys. I know it's a lot, but let that sink in, darlings. Let that sink in. And thank you for stopping by and listening to my conversation again. And I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Take care. Bye for now. Bye. Oh, let me show my earring. A friend of mine on social media, she made me these dried roses. It's very light, very light. Look how pretty it is. I love it. All right, bye for now. Take care.